Hello there, welcome to From Stuck to Strong. My name's James, and today we're going to be focusing mostly onto the hip area of the body. So if you feel any tension, any pain in the hips, then this one is for you. I'll be guiding you through some gentle movement to warm and bring some blood flow into the hips, some stretches to help with mobility, and some strengthening exercises to help strengthen and build the foundation in case you're in pain. So change into something comfortable, roll out a mat, and let's go from stuck to strong. Come into a comfortable seated, cross-legged position. If crossing the legs isn't comfortable, sit however you need to. And rest your hands on the knees, soften the shoulders, relax the face, but keep the spine nice and straight. We'll take 3 deep breaths to arrive and tune into today's practice. Start by emptying the lungs, and then inhale slowly into the belly, into the ribs and into the chest. Fill the lungs and pause for a moment at the top. Exhale through the mouth with a sigh and let everything go. 2 more like that. Inhale into the belly, into the ribs and into the chest. Full inhale, pause, exhale through the mouth and soften. 1 more. Inhale fully, pause at the top. Exhale through the mouth, relax completely. Now allow the breath to return to its natural rhythm, in and out through the nose, noticing that sensation of breath. And then take your awareness to the hips. So noticing any sensations you find in the hips or the lower belly, into the groin or the lower back. Just noticing that area of the body, any tension, any discomfort. Noticing the sit bones on the floor, the weight of the body as you sit here. No need to change anything, just noticing what you find in the present moment. And then stretch both legs out in front of you. Place your hands slightly behind your hips for support, fingers pointing backwards. And we're going to work on the left side first. So we're going to bring some warmth and heat and movement into the hips. So slowly bend the left knee, letting the heel slide along the mat towards your sit bone. And as the heel comes in, allow the left knee to gently fall open to the side. And then press the left foot back out to meet the right. So we're going to repeat this movement a few times, sliding the left heel in towards the sit bone, allow the knee to fall out to the side, and then pressing the left heel back to meet the right. So letting this movement become a little more smoother, a little more fluid. So warming up the hip joint, bringing movement and circulation into the hip. Make the movements a little faster if that's comfortable. A couple more times like this. And then the next time that the left knee opens up to the left, just pause there. Staying here, noticing a gentle stretch along the inner left thigh. And take a breath into the belly. And as you exhale, sighing through the mouth as you relax, see if you can relax into that left hip a little more. And then press the left foot back out to meet the right. And we're going to do the same on the other side. So bending into the right knee, sliding the heel towards the right sit bone. Then allow the knee to fall open to the side. And slide that right heel back over to meet the left foot. So repeating a few more times just as we did with the left leg, gradually building up the rhythm and the warmth in the hip, building the speed slightly. Just a few more times. And now the next time the knee opens over to the right, just pause here, noticing that sensation through the inner thigh and into the hip. Inhale into the belly and fill the lungs. Exhale and soften. And then press the right foot to meet the left. Now bend into the left knee and place the left ankle on top of the right thigh, just above the right knee. Flexing both feet, so both feet nice and active, and gently bounce into the left knee a few times, continuing to create movement and opening up into the left hip. And then placing the left foot onto the inside of the right thigh, allowing that left knee to fall open. Place a bend into the right knee slightly and keeping that right foot flexed so that the toes are pointing towards yourself. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, lift the chest, and as you exhale, hinge forward, keeping the chest lifted, and bring the belly down onto the right thigh. Keep the shoulders relaxed and take a few breaths. So we're looking for a nice stretch into the right hamstring. One more breath here. On the next inhale, lift back up, stretch out the right leg, pick up the left knee and place the left foot to the outside of the right knee. The left hand comes behind you for support, right arm wraps around the left knee. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and as you exhale, twist over to the left, looking over the shoulder. Keep both sit bones grounded. So we're looking for a twist. We're also looking for a stretch into the outside of the left hip. Flex the right foot. Keep the right leg nice and active. Take a few breaths. And then release back to center. Release the leg. Straighten the left leg to the top of the mat, but keeping that left foot lifted a couple of inches off the mat. Squeeze both legs. Keep both feet flexed. Bring your hands to prayer in the center of the chest. Lift the chest, so sitting tall, and squeeze into the belly. Holding for a few breaths, activating and strengthening that left hip flexor. And on the next exhale, with control, lower that left foot down onto the mat. And then pick up the right foot and place the ankle on top of the left thigh. So we're going to do the same on the other side. Keep both feet nice and active and gently bounce the right knee. Awareness of sensations in the right hip as you open and activate into the right side. And then stop. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Allow that right knee to fall to the side and bend into the left leg. Keep the left foot flexed, so point the toes towards your face. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and as you exhale, hinge from the hips, keep the chest lifted, and bring your belly down onto the left thigh. So looking for a stretch into the left hamstring, right down the back of the left leg. Take a couple of breaths. Inhale to lift yourself back up. Straighten the left leg and place the right foot onto the outside of the left knee. Right hand behind you for support onto the fingertips. Left arm wraps around the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the right. Again, keeping both sit bones on the mat. Flex the left foot, so keep the left foot active. So looking for that twist while also looking to open up into the outside of the right hip. Another couple of breaths. Gently release, untwist, and stretch the right leg out nice and straight, keeping the foot a couple of inches off the floor. Hands into prayer in the center of the chest. Squeeze the belly. Flex both feet. Sitting nice and tall. Take a breath. And then exhale, lower the foot down, knock the back of the knees, loosen off. And then bring the soles of the feet together as we come into the butterfly posture. Heels close to the sit bones, holding onto the feet, and then gently rock from side to side in butterfly. And then finding some stillness, gently bounce the knees. And then again, finding some stillness here in butterfly pose, focusing on the sensation of stretch on the inside of the thighs. And then release. Bring the feet into crossed legs and then shift the weight forward onto your hands and knees, finding your way into tabletop posture. Your hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And we're going to work into the spine. Inhale, lower the belly, pull the chest through and find a stretch into the front of the body. And then as you exhale, rounding the spine, pull the chin to chest, opening up the back body. So a few more rounds like this, moving with the breath, warming into the spine and the lower back and even into the hips with this movement. And on the next breath, coming to a flat back, finding some stillness. Check your hands are still under the shoulders, that your knees are under the hips. And as you inhale, lift the right leg straight and strong behind you, squeezing into the right glute. And then as you exhale, step the right foot forward to the outside of your right hand. Come onto the toes of the left foot. And then slide the left knee back slightly, an inch or two, then lower the knee back down and release the foot. Heel and toe the right foot to the outside of the mat, starting to open up into the right hip. Keep your hands under the shoulders, squeeze into the left glute. And then gently allow the right knee to fall outward, so peeling the sole of the foot off the mat. Feel that stretch into the front of the left hip and the stretch on the inside of the right hip. Take a breath. Option to stay here, or you can gently and carefully lower yourself onto your elbows. Now breathing through any discomfort in the stretch, but if there's any pain at all, just ease off from the pose, come back onto the hands. One more breath here. If you're on your elbows, slowly come up onto the hands. Heel and toe the right foot back into level with the hips. And then step back into the tabletop. Check once again that your hands are under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Then inhale, lift the left leg straight and strong, squeeze into the left glute. And then exhale, step the left foot forward just to the outside of the left hand. Come onto the toes of the right foot and slide the right knee back slightly, an inch or two, then lower the knee down and then release the right foot back down onto the mat. Heel and toe the left foot to the outside of the mat. Keep your hands under the shoulders, activate into the right glute, and then slowly and carefully allow the left knee to fall outward, feeling the stretch into the front of the right hip and to the inside of the left hip. Option again to lower onto the elbows, but not pushing through into any pain, just breathing into discomfort. See if you can relax into the hips. One more breath. If you're on your elbows, slowly come up onto the hands and step back into tabletop. Take a breath. And then cross your legs behind you, press yourself back and lie down onto the mat. Feet hip width apart and heels close to the sit bones. Your arms by your sides, palms facing down for support. Inhale, peel the spine off the mat and lift your hips into a bridge, squeezing the glutes. On the next exhale, slowly roll your way back down. So repeating like this a few times while keeping the glutes squeezed at all times. As you inhale, slowly lift, and as you exhale, slowly lower the spine back down onto the mat. So vertebra by vertebra as you switch on and strengthen the glutes. Keep the knees in line with the hips. Don't allow them to knock together or to splay out to the side. So a few more rounds like this, moving with the breath, keeping the glutes squeezed at all times. And on the next exhalation, as the hips come down onto the mat, completely relax. Relax the hips, relax the belly. And now press the feet slightly further away from you. So we're going to move from strengthening the glutes to firing up and strengthening into the hamstrings. Flex the feet so that you're on the heels, and then slowly and with control, lift the hips again. Press the heels down into the mat and then gently pull them towards you so you'll feel the hamstrings engage. Breathing nice and easily through the nose and into the belly. Now, if this is too strong for you, or if you feel the hamstrings start to cramp, you can reduce the resistance by bending the knees a little more and bringing the heels slightly closer to you. Another couple of breaths into the belly. Exhale, slowly lower down, and then bring your knees into the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Do some circles with the knees. Start to massage into the lower back and into the hips. Going in the other direction. And then finding some stillness. Now, keeping the knees close to the chest, take your arms out wide, or you can bend at the elbows into cactus arms. And then keeping both shoulders on the mat, drop your knees over to the left. Left hand rests on top of the knees. Look over the right shoulder. Breathe. Focus on sensations in the body, the sensation of twist, the sensations of breath, relaxing into the twist. Just a couple more breaths. And then release. Engage the belly as you inhale, come back to center, lift the knees. And on the exhale, drop the knees over to the right. Keep the left shoulder on the mat. Right hand can come up and take the top of the left knee just to complete the twist. Look over the left shoulder. Relax into this posture. Breathing and focusing on the body. Another couple of breaths. engage the belly. As you inhale, bring the knees back to center. Give yourself a final squeeze. So pull the knees into the chest, lift up the head and touch your forehead to the knees. Swallow a few times here. And on the next exhale, carefully and slowly stretch the legs out long. Allow the feet to fall to the side. Palms facing up with the arms next to the body. Lengthen through the back of the neck, maybe a slight tuck of the chin as you lower your head back down onto the mat. Coming into the final relaxation posture, so softening through the body, softening through the feet, the legs, the hips and the belly, the chest, relaxing through the arms and the fingers, relaxing the face, noticing the weight of the body on the mat. And then taking your awareness to the hips, noticing the left hip joint, the right hip joint, noticing the muscles around the hips, all the muscles that we've just been strengthening and stretching and moving at the front of the hips, the back, the sides of the hips. Just allowing all the muscles of the hips to relax. Noticing any difference in the hips from when we first started this session. Now stay here as long as you like, focusing on the body, focusing on the muscles around the hips, or focusing on the sensation of breath. Thank yourself for taking this time to mobilize and stretch and strengthen into your body. And I'll take this time now to thank you for practicing with me. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next From Stuck to Strong session.